Hi everyone, welcome to an episode of The Root Causeries. So in today's episode, still continuing on the plant maintenance, we're going to look at some of the ingredients that you can use to treat this pest. And we have a couple of ingredients here. One is the neem oil, cinnamon powder for fungicide, DE, and hydrogen peroxide. And so we're going to see what other applications you can use for our plants. So let's begin. So it all starts with the preparation work. For the neem oil, what we need is 1.8 liters of water, 2 ml of neem, and 4 drops of soap. So this is a 0.1% concentration. For the cinnamon powder and diatomaceous earth, we are going to use a spray bottle as a spray applicator. It will look something like this, and what we want is to coat the plant lightly. For the hydrogen peroxide, we are using a 3% solution. We will dilute it further to 0.45 liters of water to 9 ml of 3% solution. So let's prepare it first and then we'll begin with the applications. So there are certain recommendations for the dosage, but we're using it on the lower side. So because whenever you do these sprays, it may also affect the beneficial insects. So things to take note is that dilution and concentration varies, so just use one that works for you. For the soaps, you want to use a non-fragrant soap. So the drops literally mean just a couple of drops. So recap for the hydrogen peroxide, we are using a 0.45 liters of water to 9 ml of 3% hydrogen peroxide solution. And we start off with the neem oil applicator. We're going to spray it on the front side and the underside of the leaves. Followed by the hydrogen peroxide spray. An example of a whitefly attack. And if we will use hydrogen peroxide, we'll go on both sides of the leaf and just to be sure that all sides are covered. So this is an example of how we use the diatomaceous earth. We use it as a spray applicator. We're going to lightly coat the leaves with diatomaceous earth. So same thing applies, the front and underside of the leaves. Cinnamon, you can use it as a spray applicator too, and like so. So for the four applicators that you saw just now, the fungicide, the cinnamon, for the DE, what we really use it for is meant for the silica factor that helps the plant adapt to its environment better. One thing you need to note about using all these things that we have just mentioned, neem oil, hydrogen peroxide, these are applicators that take a while to work. And so it takes a while, for example, when you are just spraying it once, you may need to do it a couple of times, for example, once every 2 days or once every 3 days. You need to keep up with the process. When you're doing it, testing it on the plant itself, you only want to spray a small layer of it because, as for example, when you're using the dosage form, the dosage can be too heavy on another plant itself. So you want to do it on a small portion, and if the plant shows no sign of getting a shock, and then you would then start to spray the most area of the plant. But if it does get shocked, then you would reduce the dosage and then you try it again. So in most cases, you don't want to go so aggressive on the treatment. You want to have a conducive environment where there are multiple insects here and there that help to get rid of the pests and also create a whole cycle, an ecosystem in your garden or in your growing area. And what you're trying to do is to get a balance between both the good insect and the bad insect. So the only way you can try to get rid of all the pests and everything is if you grow it in a sterile environment, which I think most of us we wouldn't have, or we wouldn't have access to even growing in a specific sterile environment in that matter.